Hello and Happy New Year, people. I hope you enjoy the holidays and are ready to get this party started because I have a really cool gem family to talk about in our very first video for 2021. So, buckle up because the Garnets are in the spotlight today. Garnet comes from the Latin granatus, which means pomegranate, and the red color of the seed is the most associated with garnets, but they are a very large family. When we think about it, we think about dark red stones set in old jewelry from our grandma. But the thing is, garnet is a group of very similar minerals, either by chemical composition or crystal structure, and they can range from colorless to red to purple, yellow, orange, even green, the most valuable of them all. It's been used since the Bronze Age. You can find it in pharaohs' necklaces, ancient Rome's signet rings, and Middle Age jewelry worn by the clergy and nobility. It's actually believed that it's one of the 4 gemstones given to King Solomon by God. Back then, red garnet was usually called carbuncle. What on earth is that? Well, the name comes from the Latin carbunculus, which means small hot coal. Turns out that was a very common term generally used to describe a blood red, cabochon-cut gemstone. So, can you imagine the mess that made with rubies and red spinels? So, where can we find garnets? How about all over the world? The Bohemian Hills of Czech Republic were famous for the red pyrope garnet, so popular during Victorian times. The most common red is the almandine garnet, which can be found in Mozambique, Myanmar, and Thailand. And guess what? If we mix pyrope and almandine, you have one of the most valuable red garnets called Rhodolite. Kind of like a marriage between royalty and a commoner. When Harry met Meghan. The Spessart district of Bavaria in Germany gave name to the orange garnet spessartine, colored by manganese with little bits of iron. Russia is very famous for the gorgeous green demantoid, especially those with very fine golden strands inside that look like a horse tail. But now you can also find them in Namibia. And did you know that they have more dispersion than diamonds? And dispersion is flashes of rainbow color. And saving the best for last, the most valuable of them all, it's the green Severite garnet, which can be found in Kenya, Madagascar, and Tanzania. So now, emerald has a very strong competition because they are harder, clearer, and have a bright green color against emerald's more sleepy green glow. After all, they are colored by the same chemical elements, vanadium and chromium. Remember when I told you guys about tanzanites last month? So, same thing happened here thanks to geologist Campbell Bridges. He introduced the green gem to Tiffany Co. in the late 60s, who named it after the Tsavo National Park in Kenya where it's mined. And they became the very first ones to bring Severites to the US. People at Tiffany must have been over the moon that decade with so many new toys to play with. So many options, so little time. This is it for January, gorgeous humans. I hope you enjoyed because we only have 2 videos left before I wrap up the Birthstone series. Thank you so much for watching and stay tuned for February.